Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. I'm Terry. It's so good to see you. Happy week. Is that what this is? Like, I never even know what day of the week it is anymore. If I don't look at a calendar, everything's just kind of blending together. Yes, it is a week. We are having a week. Yes, this is a weekday reading. Yes. So how did everybody do over the weekend? Did anybody have any of those experiences that I talked about? That ascension upgrade? I definitely did. I was in a lot of physical pain, actually. And I was thoroughly exhausted. I'm also still recovering from that lumpectomy that I had, and I'm having a few complications. So it's kind of like getting in my way of my best quarantine life. Go figure. Anyways, of course, what I'm doing right now is I'm picking some cards for us so we can take an energetic temperature check to see what the potentials and possibilities of this week might be like. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But of course, whenever you do watch these, even if it's months or years from now, these are timeless readings, and you will be able to still apply the same messages. Just know that this is a reading for the collective, which means not all this information is going to resonate with everyone. So take what does, toss what doesn't. And of course, nothing I say is ever set in stone. You have your God-given gift of free will and choice, and those will actually create your reality. So I do have everything here. Let's do a reveal, shall we? Ow. All right, here we go. We have the Ace of Clubs. We have El Melón. We have Children. And we have Tower. Freaking Tower card. None of us can get away from this Tower card. I don't know how many readings I've done. Tower, my own, Tower, the collective, Tower, 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 Tower. These are the times we are in. So this is the energy we are working with for this week. Tower, Children, the Ace of Clubs, and El Melón. Let me put this together for us. Now, Tower typically represents a really big ass surprise, something completely unexpected, and it can go positive or negative. Just with everything that's been happening, it just seems like it's one negative thing after another negative thing after another negative thing. But when I'm putting all of this together, it actually feels to me like this week, the surprise might be really good. Hoping. There are new beginnings with our body. So that's the first thing. I'm called to the Ace of Clubs. And what I mean by that, and not just body, but physical reality, okay? Interesting. Okay, thanks, guys, because this totally just came through. As we're developing these senses, higher sensitivities and senses within ourselves, we might start to see some bleeding of non-physical reality into physical reality. Now, when I say that, it's not to scare people. It's not like aliens are going to come and land, right? But it wouldn't surprise me if we do start to experience some sort of multi-dimensional beings or experiences that are not of your typical everyday norm. And the thing is like you will notice these things if you haven't already started. So some of you who may never have been able to astral project may be able to leave your body. Some people may be really telepathically connected, meaning as soon as you think about someone, they're also thinking about you. And then it shows up somehow in the physical 3D world. Okay? Now, for those of you that are excited about these new skills and talents that you could be creating, or not necessarily creating, but receiving and practicing, what's coming through is the best way to get into that place or that space, or let me just put it in frequencies, because everything is in frequencies, and it vibrates as energy, right? So when you get yourself to a certain vibrational frequency, that's when you're going to meet other vibrational frequencies at the same status level, whatever. So you'll be able to meet. If you're here and whatever it is vibrating here, this isn't even in your perception, right? You're just right here, yes? But if you start vibrating at a frequency that's here, boom, then all of a sudden, this is what you get. You get a match, yes? But what I'm being told is one of the ways in which you can raise your frequency and get to frequencies of heightened experiences, especially with your senses, heightened sensory experiences, is through acting childlike, not childish. People, don't be one of those idiots running around at farmers markets right now, or having coronavirus parties in Kentucky. This is bullshit. Get off my soapbox. But childlike, where you have spontaneity, where you have giggling, where you have connection with things, where you use your imagination. Those are childlike qualities. And when you get into those frequencies, you know, let me see if I can break down the frequencies to you. Joy, a love for life, excitement, curiosity. What else are kids? Trusting. They're non-analytical. When you can get to those frequencies, that is when you can break the barriers in the 3D physical world. And they don't have to be really big things. Again, I'm not saying that there's going to be a multidimensional being knocking at your door. It could be telepathy, which is kind of the easiest right now. And actually, telepathy, I feel, is actually a part of hearing. So your hearing could increase. Now you could actually hear disembodied voices as well. Disembodied voices they sound like a human speaking, or it sounds like you can hear it with your human ear. You're not hearing it with the inside of your inner mind's ear. And you know, your senses of feeling, your senses of smell and taste can increase as well, and sight, which are all of your clairs. So this is a week where and it's not like we don't have time, people. Not like we don't have time. This is a week where it feels like we can start playing with our upgraded selves. And not only that, you might get downloads of information. This is like, we're getting there. This is like, this is not like, it's not like we're in school anymore. This is, we're stepping up to the front lines. Let's do this. And what that does is it helps with the unity consciousness. Okay. All of this helps with the unity consciousness. And if there's anything we have learned in the last month, is that we are all connected. It doesn't matter if you're here, China, Detroit, wherever you are. We are all connected. Our human earth suits operate the same way, right? It doesn't matter what skin color you are. It doesn't matter, you know, what your facial recognition is. None of that matters. We are all one, and we are all connected by an earth suit and energy. And so we're just being called to practice and to play and to have fun and be silly with our senses. So just do sort of like maybe a deep dive in your senses this week. That could be fun, right? Play games with your friends on Zoom. Maybe I'll hold, like later in the week, maybe I'll hold a play date, a psychic play date, if anybody wants to just kind of play around with this. Like maybe we'll do a little online Zoom psychic play date where we can play with these things. And here's what you're going to notice. What you're going to notice is if you start paying attention and giving that part of yourself that is energy, attention, you're going to find the sweetness in this situation of you having to take this time off, this intermission from your regularly scheduled programming, right? From your hectic schedule of the day, from doing this to doing this all at certain times, right? There will be so much sweetness in this week. The potential and the possibility for fun, excitement, childlike play, and playing with like non-physical energy and non-3D worlds. Like it's fun. And the thing is it can be super surprising. So you might even surprise yourself where you didn't know you had an intuition and holy shit, there it is. And you're accurate and you're right. And you make predictions that come true, right? So this is super, super cool. And I don't care who you are. Everybody has the potential and the ability. It's what is your perception going to be? And are you going to take that perception? Are you going to go to a vibrational frequency where you can meet those other frequencies? I don't know about you, but I love that idea. So there you go. What am I always saying to you guys? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me by checking me out at 𝖔𖣔𖣔👉.com right now until April 30th. I am running a special 50% off of an online or phone 45-minute psychic reading. So if you want something more personal, more private than what I just gave here today, go ahead and book that reading. And if you want to work with me in any other ways, we can go ahead and check that out too at my website, 𝖔𖣔𖣔👉.com. And I'll see ya on the flip side.